Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is aproustian. I have finished up um, the Peril on Gorgon DLC, which was really interesting. And now I am ready to try Murder on Eridanos. Okay. I have a new Etherwave drama ready to watch. Okay, I guess I'm talking to Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, you mentioned an Etherwave drama. I would like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants.
Oh, jeez.
Had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Ew.
It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Okay. I'm so confused, though. Halcyon Helen is a character. Was Ruth Bellamy murdered? Or was that... What the hell is going on? Oh my god, how about I just call you Lou? Let me just do this. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Yeah, why are you contacting me? The board doesn't like me very much.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
So, it was the actress. I'm just so confused that they've been calling her Halcyon Helen. Like, the actress is not the character. Sure. Excuse me. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to this colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please. Can we get back to the point here, please?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're a talented diplomat. You know how to ask questions, and you have a gift for getting answers without resorting to violence.
I mean,
As far as I'm concerned,
sometimes.
you're the ideal inspector for this case.
That's probably too kind. Shouldn't this be the constable's job? Constable?
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm used to dealing with rowdy VIPs from Byzantium, not murder. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
You can count on me.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Yeah, Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Right, clearly. You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Alright, well, I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trusting me to catch the killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Yeah, I think desperation is going to be a big part of this. What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Potentially. Thanks, Ada. Okay, well, let's go.
We're now docked at Eridanos' luxury landing pad.
I mean, it's no arm in a box, but I'll take it. Roddy, what do you think about this?
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone.
Oh, right.
Feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end.
I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
It really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and queen of the sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
And now look at you, on top of the world.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
We'll talk later. Okay, I will do more conversations once we've actually been out there and seen it.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Thanks, Ada. I will definitely take Parvati. You know what? I think I'll take Parvati and Nyoka. If it's brown, drink it down. Oh, goodness. On the one hand, that's really pretty, and on the other hand, seeing my ship fly from the outside makes me feel afraid that it's gonna, like, fall to pieces. This is really cool, though.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
It's a pretty good looking job so far. I mean, that has me very nervous, but, you know. No terminals or anything up here. Okay, let's just go down.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
I was promised a room. Did you fill me in on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
Thanks,
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
Ooh. How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that, along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
I have bags. Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing.
Listen, I don't know where that
inventory giving me a pretty blank
goes.
look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Until I pick up better ones. Oh. Lie. No, that would be ridiculous.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen no bags. Know what? Never mind, it's not my business. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Me too. Me too. People aren't allowed to leave, huh? Well, that makes sense. They might be the murderer. Okay, no, he said slug. I swear to God, I did not hear the whole, like, there was a lot happening. But I thought that the initials were like SSSG or something. I don't know why it's slug. Sublight. Oh, I guess SL Sublight something. I don't need the workbench. I have to admit, I love the design on these little, like, pod hopper ships. They're so cute. They're like, they're not grasshoppers because they're not long, but there's something about it that still feels a little bit like that, and I love it. It is really pretty. Okay. Let's go to the welcome. Oh.
Do you have any idea how many bits I've spent at the Grand Colonial? Is my patronage worth nothing to you?
I'm sure you've spent a lot, sir, but unfortunately we can't make any exceptions.
Can't make any exceptions. In Byzantium, those words would be a criminal offense.
Shame we're not in Byzantium.
That's a good point. We're stuck here with the plebes.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Awesome. You know,
Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage.
Okay, Sublight Underground. That is what slug is. I'll take this one Adreno for unlocking that. Hey, I get XP for unlocking things. Oh, an elevator. I will use that later, I'm sure. So
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I am curious about this elevator. Does it just take me to the roof? Oh. Alright, never mind. Should have known. Is it only sealed because the elevator was still moving? Yes. Okay. Oh, I see. I was like, wait a minute. I recognize this. Instead of the stairs, I have an elevator. Excellent. Accessible. I approve. Okay. and Colonial as I run through the flowers.
So famous as Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
I mean, I'm here. And, I don't know, my character's killed a lot of people. That's all I'm saying. It's so pretty. Oh, what is this a statue of? Is it a primal? Not quite. That's cute. Cool. Alright.
I believed Halcyon Helen's death was the worst part of all this.
What? You don't mean to tell me that it isn't? There's something even worse?
There is. I spent 6,000 bits on a new suit for the unveiling, but now that it's been postponed, I'll never get a chance to show it off.
My law, that is a real tragedy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely the worst part.
I've always wondered what that mascot's got in his hands. What's in the box?
Good question. Okay, reception.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past most of the companies, but I feel like if they've hired me, something is actually going on.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have a registered room key. If you've lost your key, why don't you pay the hotel concierge a visit? I'm sure she can get you a new one. Then you can come back, and I'll service all of your vertical needs.
Huh. Okay. Must be that I have to go around back here. Oh, right. This is the...
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Or the villain. Guess we'll find out.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
I mean... Yeah, Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the ether wave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What have you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands.
My god.
Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Oh god. Nice, how do I set it to kill? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do science. Interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus, which... I mean... Sure.
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Oh my god. Got it. Thanks.
Go on then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
I actually really like this because I was wondering, I'm like, how are they going to handle the mechanics of like murder mystery, right? When there was the small murder mystery earlier in Stellar Bay, you know, it was just like, oh well, I just follow the waypointer. And I'm really excited about this. I think this is cool. Okay. Hold X, continue. Inventory. I don't think I'll need the special delivery right now. Actually, I won't need my hunting rifle right now. Okay. Alright, to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Okay, locate evidence, aim directly at it. While zooming in with the scope, press the interaction button to analyze it. Cool. I mean, like those footprints.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Excellent. Okay, let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Taste the dirt. Oh my god, I've never been so tempted by anything in my life. Taste the dirt.
Ah, I see you went to the Canid School of Detective Methods.
The dirt tastes earthy with faint, woody, and fruity undertones. I love that so much. Okay, discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
I know. Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonial.
So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay. Oh my god. Is that...
Oh, don't mind us, folks. Normal inspectors doing normal inspector things.
Thanks for covering for me, Nyoka. Okay, that makes like a weird tapping noise. Okay, it doesn't say steel, but I'm still not gonna pick it up. Okay. Amazing. Nyoka's
I
like...
knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Staring at her won't bring her back, folks.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Nearly, huh?
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray
Oh.
on my way here.
Apparently there's a bunch of terror rays. Okay, yeah. Yoko's the best. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. Do you happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The Penthouse Suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Everything. Do you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Do you ever see her acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Her co-star Woolrich. You have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Enough gossip for right now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Glad somebody does. Okay, the Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Okay, enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Well, I've kind of run out of conversation options, Halston. Goodbye. Okay. I want to see my suite.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Sounds like there's a hedge maze, and I'm stoked.
Would you like to visit?
The Penthouse Suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna take a look around. Oh, cool. Everybody's here. Special acuity sensory apparatus. Early models included a speaker that would emit, "Look at that!" at loud decibels. This feature has been disabled. That's good. Okay, I've got a workbench here. This is nice. Home away from home. Sure. Purpleberry munch. Some spectrum brown. I need to find... Somebody left some bits up there. I need to find a vending machine. I don't think I've seen one yet. Gotta be some around, though, at some point. This is huge. Well, they said it would be. With all the amenities. Ellie. And Yoka. Sam. Oh, pile of cigarettes. Number of cigarettes here indicates that the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by approximately 11.2 years. Oh dear. Profit of profitability flyer. Flyer promoting a productotherapy? Excuse me. Therapy seminar with renowned prophet of profitability, Jasmine Levier. Leva at her retreat in the wilderness exploitation. Oh my god. Reserve. Patented system. Purge your body of nefarious humor, stopping you from unlocking your true productive potential. Yeah, okay. What is in here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Whoa. Clues, huh? I wasn't expecting clues. I don't see... Oh. There's some wispy. Where was it? What is it? Oh, I feel like I'm on the verge of it. It's like, oh.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Huh. Interesting. I was a little bit concerned that this had been Halcyon Helen's room, and now I feel like it's been confirmed. Oh boy.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Question is that before or after the murder, right? Oh, Max. Okay. I think I'm actually going to call that good for today, and I will then spend some time talking to my people next time and progressing plot. Yeah, alright. Catch you next time.